Just left the Margaret's Way trailhead. It's about 3.5 miles to the top to Debbie's View. It should be a beautiful hike. There's views of the mountain. There's some beautiful nature. So let's go. The view is pretty nice, but it's super hazy. I can't see very far. I can't even see the mountains. I'm pretty sure that's because of the fires that are in the area. They're not near here, but they're still blocking the view. That is too bad. That's kind of wild because last week it was super clear. What's really nice about this hike, Margaret's Way, is that it's only about 25 minutes out from Seattle. This Cougar Mountain, Tiger Mountain, Squak Mountain area is super epic and an awesome outdoor area for the people living in Seattle if they don't want to drive more than an hour. So nice. This lookout is known as Tilly's Lookout. It's the second one that I've encountered on my Margaret's Way hike. I like this one so far because it has a bench, but again, it would have been a beautiful day if not for the wildfires, but it's still beautiful enough to enjoy. There's some really nice wildflowers around, so I think I'm gonna sit here and enjoy the view for a while, but save my snack for the top. I'm listening to the audiobook Breath by James Nestor, and it is blowing my mind. It was recommended to me, and it's all about the science of breathing. Right now I'm learning about how important it is to do a full exhale. Stale air can sit in your lungs and it's just really unhealthy. Now that's like the simplest way to explain it, but if you're looking for a good book, check out Breath by James Nestor. He can explain it a lot better than me. Random hiking thought is, anytime somebody asks me how I'm doing, I always just say good. Everyone always just says good, but I just thought, man, that's so basic. So I'm gonna try to make a concerted effort to not just say good when somebody asks me how I'm doing or how's it going, and actually comment on the day or something. We made it to the top of Margaret's Way. This is the end point of Margaret's Way. We must be at the peak. In these mountains, the tops aren't that clear. As you can tell, I'm in the middle of the forest. But the hike isn't over yet. I'm gonna continue on to Debbie's View, which is 0.3 miles away. We'll knock that out. Hopefully that will be more of a view than the top of Margaret's Way. But it's an out and back, so we'll hit Debbie's View and then we'll head back this way. Yeah, let's continue. Bullett's Fireplace. I've heard of Bullett's Fireplace before. It's like an ancient ruin. It's like not an ancient ruin, but a ruin here in the mountains near Seattle. We don't have time for it today, but I think another video is going to be there. We'll visit Bullett's Fireplace. That should be interesting. But I think I'll save that for another video. I'll visit Bullett's Fireplace at another time. Now let's keep going to Debbie's View. And here we got our elevation, 1760. I was actually recommended this hike, Margaret's Way, while I was doing the Jim Whitaker Wilderness Trail. by this really cool couple that I met at the peak. And that trailhead is just across the street from this trailhead. So this is Mount Squaw, and the Jim Whitaker Wilderness hike from last week was Mount Cougar, 2 mountains really close to Seattle. The third mountain would be Tiger Mountain, where I did that sunrise hike with Owen. I'm hiking Margaret's Way. That got me curious. Who is Margaret? Well, according to the Washington Trails Association, Margaret's Way is named for Margaret McLeod, a park planner who has had a long career in the area. During her career, her efforts went into saving many acres of land in where I am now, Squaw Mountain and Cougar Mountain and Tiger Mountain and the Issaquah area. So shout out Margaret McLeod, and thanks for your career and your work, so people like me can enjoy this amazing trail here really close to Seattle. All right, we made it to Debbie's View. The bench is open, so we're gonna sit here and eat a snack. There's fires in the area, so there's not a great view, but it's still a beautiful day for a hike. All right, let's enjoy my snacks. Okay, I finished enjoying the view at Debbie's View. Now let's head back to the trailhead of Margaret's Way. I'm really interested about what the view would look like if it wasn't so hazy from fires. I think we'll have to come back here on a clearer day and maybe even bring some friends, because Margaret's Way is an epic hike and it's so close to Seattle. This area here, right where Debbie's Corner meets Margaret Way, is actually known as the 5 Corners. You can hit a bunch of different hikes from this area, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure I'll be back here one day. I recently heard a quote that I keep thinking about on this hike. It's from John Muir, and it goes, "With every walk in nature, one receives far more than he seeks." And to me, this means that spending time in nature often offers unexpected benefits, far more than just physical experiences. To me, it can offer spiritual or mental nourishment. So that's why I love hiking, and I try to spend as much time out in nature as I can. And that's why I like to make so many videos about hiking. So expect a lot more hiking videos to come. And thank you if you're watching right now. Thank you so much. And I hope you can hike too. And if you can't, I hope you can enjoy these hiking videos. Let's continue down to the trailhead. Let's continue down to the trailhead. I don't know about you, but I much prefer the incline as to the decline going downhill. I'm going downhill right now, and I don't know what it is, but like, it's not as physically demanding, but it's just more annoying. I'd much more rather be just going uphill. What do you think? What's better, going uphill or going downhill? Now I'm crossing Tibbetts Creek. Pretty small right now, but I'm sure when it rains it can turn pretty big. All right, keep going on our way down the descent of Margaret's Way. Still on my way down of Margaret's Way, and it was an epic hike. I highly recommend it if you're in the Seattle area. It's so close to the city, about 25 minutes out of downtown. But I would not call this hike easy. If I had to categorize this hike, I would definitely call it somewhat moderate. I would call it moderate. You know, my Strava has got me at like 7 miles about, which is pretty good amount of mileage. Not quite 10, so it's not hard, but there is a lot of incline. I mean, about over 1,500, so decent incline, close to Seattle, moderate hike, Margaret's Way. I'm almost at the trailhead now, but that was epic. I'll definitely be back here again on a clear day, or I bet it's even an epic day, or I bet it's even an epic hike during the winter, so we'll have to try that out during the winter as well. A few epic viewpoints, benches to enjoy the views at, really nice nature. I think I'll definitely have to come back here. Thanks again to Margaret McLeod for her epic work preserving this nature. And I think that about wraps it up here at Margaret's Way. Highly recommend it. A great training hike. I'm gonna have to do this again. It was a great pump, a great workout, and some great meditation in the nature. Signing off, and I'll see you next time. That concludes another epic hike in the Issaquah Highlands. I didn't even notice this sign on the way up. It's pretty nice.